Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another episode of Monkey Hero Adventures. We're picking up right where we left off. We're gonna go distract the red, give the sign to the Confederacy. So let's see what happens. Here we go, breaking and delivering. I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Right. Not left to say then. To the Isle of Zeki. Right. Let's go and find that cave. Going all the way over here. Yeah, when I went through here the first time, I remember, man, this place was beautiful, and I was so excited to be here. And now it's like probably one of my least favorite zones in the game, just because how big and wide open it is, and just so much water, and it's very bland up top, but underneath it's great. I used to do a lot of fishing in here. It's awesome. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight to the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Have you got a plan for once we're inside the isle? How about two of us get to the guard's attention, while the third heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other two join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I also had in mind to ask Monkey to be one, given his peerless martial prowess. Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I'll attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife. When I'm inside, I will contact you via link pearl. Right. Come on, Monkey. We've got work to do. I almost forgot. I knew the last whatchamacallit is here somewhere. There it is. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Your eyesight for sore eyes. I hope Alizé's alright too. I'm sure she's fine. Monkey, Lise, can you hear me? I found the vaults. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry. There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. It sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us. Nice.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege!
That's the spirit! Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
I think this is gonna go how you think, man. Oh boy.
What in the world?
Who hath made us whole? Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Kojin.
It was I who made you whole.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault? How auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen, and for their loyalty we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills, just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos. We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
I love Susano. Dong. Oh, is it not? Oh, I have to talk to them first. Okay. Hey, Striped Ray. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. You'll give up. That was not part of the plan. A Kojin Primal was most definitely not part of the plan. Though, I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation involving the Aether stored in those treasures and the religious fervor for which the Kojin guard them, or something. A pity Alphino isn't here to provide it. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, if Sorbonne and his people knew this might happen... No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Reds seem surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whim of capricious fortune, does it? And the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. Yeah, I agree. the Lord of the Revel. As before, our numbers are limited, our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. And all I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the Primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase all over the island. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Monkey. I truly am. But neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him. Which means you're on your own. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decided to take a fishing trip to the Far East and are surprisingly close by. Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point putting this off. Alright, I will attempt to run this on Ninja, and while we are waiting for it to pop, I will go and continue the Kurnai story. Yeah, it looks like 5 minutes. That shouldn't be hard at all. Alright, part of your world, I believe she was in Onokoru? Yep. Okay. So this is Onokoru. It is a lovely place. The people here are incredibly warm. Take this gentleman, for example. As soon as I set foot on the island, he offered me to take me on a tour. What are you looking at? Get lost. Get lost? Why don't you get lost? Wait a minute. I know you. My comrades talk about you all the time. My apologies, sir. I was only joking with you, of course. One can never have enough rich and powerful friends. That's why I approached your young charge. Figured I'd help her now. She'd someday return the favor, should I ever need it. So what brings you to our island? I'm looking to learn more about a fairy tale. I know nothing of fairies or tales, but mayhap I can direct you to someone who does. There's a fisherman who visits us once a year to hunt for treasure. Some of the men say he is as old as the sea themselves. I reckon he, if anyone, would be able to tell you your story. Luckily for you, he just arrived the other day. You should be able to find him at the Quickscape Pier. Thank you for your assistance, sir. We will go speak with him right now. Not to worry, little lady. Just be sure to remember my name and pay me back when the time comes. Dude, your name is Boisterous Pirate. That might actually be his name, by the way, because rows are adjective noun, so he might not just, that might actually be describing his character. Monkey, did the kind gentleman ever give us his name? Oh, well, guess not. Maybe Boisterous Pirate isn't his name. Without a name, I'm afraid I'll be unable to send him payment for his help. It is terribly unfortunate, but there's little that can be done. Now, let us promptly make for Quickscape Pier. We do not want to miss the fisherman. The quickest way is definitely going to be to the left. Still have this one to finish too. Hello there. Is there something you need? The Tale of the Fisherman in the Ruby Sea. Ah, yes, indeed. It has been a long time since I heard that one. I believe it was my great-grandfather who told me. Or perhaps my great-great-grandfather. Or perhaps my... Listen, it doesn't matter who you heard it from. Just tell us the story already. My apologies, you're right. That particular detail is not relevant to the tale. Let's see if I can remember how it went. Oh, I very much hope you can have not forgotten it. I might never know the whole tale if you have. The tome I received as a child was so tattered I could only read bits and pieces of the story. I recall now. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman on the island of Onokoru who saved a Kojin of the Blue from the maws of a terrible beast. As thanks, the Kojin offered him a vial of liquid. When taken, it would allow the fisherman to plunge into the far depths of the ocean without drowning. It was there that their journey together began. They visited temples, palaces, and villages under the sea. They met all manner of men, women, and creatures, including a beautiful princess who had fallen into a deep, deep slumber. According to her people, she had been like that for years. Hearing this, the Kojin pulled out another vial containing an ancient Tamamizu potion, which had been passed down from him from his great-grandfather, or perhaps his great-great-grandfather. To continue with the story, upon being given this mixture, the princess was instantly awakened. The moment their eyes met, she and the fisherman fell in love. They were immediately wed in a palace at the bottom of the sea, where they lived happily ever after. Thank you, sir, for taking the time to recount that regaling tale. It was truly enlightening. Monkey, from what we heard, I can only assume the story took place at Shishui of the Violent Tides. Perhaps we should return to Sui non Sato and see if we can dig up any mention of this incident. Again, thank you very much, sir. You are a man of great wisdom. While I know little of what life was like on the surface, it seems to be a lovely place. The people are incredibly kind. I grew up listening to stories of how pirates would slit your throat the first chance they got, but those on Onokaru seemed rather cordial. Well, perhaps I have your presence in part to thank for that. Shiosei shall be joining us shortly. Most stories in Sui no Sato are passed down orally. He should be able to tell us if any of our own stories match the tale the fisherman recounted for us. A tale in which a Hyrule fisherman and a... Oh. It sounds almost as if the story was about Shishui of the Violet Tides. Though, the part about the Ruby Princess marrying a healer might be something of an embellishment. To the contrary, Your Grace. I believe generations back, a Ruby Princess and a Huron man were once joined in holy matrimony. The son they bore was said to have almost no scales. Until now, I had considered it merely to be a tale spun by the elders of their grandchildren. Yet, it is possible that the story is true. Then, there's a chance that the remedy also exists. It is not impossible. Your Grace, I must apologize to you. If I had been completely honest, I thought all hope for Lady Hisui's recovery was lost. What you tell me, however, has revived my hope. You are a born leader. Through the actions you have reversed all our fates. It's incredibly kind for you to say, but without this wonderful gentleman beside me, would it never come so far. Alright, we'll skip it when we come back. But yeah, basically, that's the end of that quest, and then we gotta go do some more. And now it's Susano time.
Let the Revel begin! The seas part, for we alone.
Oh man, I was a second too late getting rid of that. Oh well.
Yeah! The seas part, for we alone. Yeah! The seas part, for we alone. How our hearts sing in the chaos! Wild and pure and forever free! Rejoice! Resilient souls, I salute you! Earth and stone at our beck and call! Yeah! The seas part, for we alone. Such ferocity. Earth and stone at our beck and call!
Meanwhile, off the coast of Authard. Excuse me.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Isari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything? I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
Confederacy. They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
My lady, I'm going outside. Oh! Oh! The Kami are not finished with you yet.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. He's counting on us.
Susano is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
As Red Mage was the
I
new
can't let you
job
take
along with
all the
Samurai.
glory, can I?
I had to show it off a little bit here. I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here. I'm going back for Alizé. She stayed behind so we could escape. Not so we could go back. So that you could escape, not me. And that was a mistake. I should have been the one to stay behind, not her. So, I've got to go back. If we lose her, I'll never forgive myself. I was one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew that I couldn't do it alone. I'd have asked too much and let too much happen to you all. If I have to make this right, I'll have to do it on my own. So let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Ugh. Alizé! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. What is that, anyway? Who does that, anyway? For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself, and me. Shut up and let me have this. Right. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Isari. I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? I hope so. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman Catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades. One of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. Would have broken my heart to have had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Oh, you're not an Imperial. Is it over? Yeah, they're gone. Kami be praised. I was certain she would have had us killed and burn Isari to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I'd see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Back already? What have you learned? At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lise and speak with him together.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to change?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Isari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions, and without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Doma shall be free, this we swear.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yanxia.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yanxia was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyu did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your Shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
And just like that, we can fly. And Heaven on High is open, which that will be a Uncle Rico and adventure here for us.
You did well, monkey. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew it would be if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, your heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It would be an honor to travel with you again. I have no idea why he's English all of a sudden, but whatever, that's what came out of my mouth. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gifts. Yanxia and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me!
What is this over here, too? Ah, and this is our trial series. This is, I believe. Meanwhile, on the shores of Arthard.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. Release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doma. And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
So, serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yanxia. Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yanxia and what became of her, of what lies beyond the great wall of the heart of Doma.
And we should be glad to hear it, but is it wise to have this conversation here on the road out in the open?
Monsieur Carson could be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotshu in act of his stead, and they quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they came, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yanxia. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes. And for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent.
Alright, level 70. I won't get that until I do the level 70 quest. So we need ninja quests too. So we got a lot of stuff to do here. We got ninja quests. We got Heaven on High. We've got the four lores and the story, and we have a lot of that to do, and we are going to get to all of that in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, we will see you in the next one.